And now let's talk about selection of a toothbrush and proper brushing technique. For selection of a toothbrush, you need to remember two criteria. First is the size of the brush. Always it's better to use a smaller brush because it will help you to reach some small areas and you can clean the teeth more effectively. And second criteria is the softness. You always should choose a soft toothbrush. Some people, they think and they have this image that if they are using a harder brush they will clean the tooth more effectively, but it's not like that. They will remove and they will scratch the surface of the tooth. Thanks to God, because we have a very good our body is so smart because we have saliva. Saliva is very, very important. So saliva, its first function is that it's helping us to wash the surface of the teeth, and second, it's always saturated with ions like calcium and phosphate, which are always repairing our teeth. So when we scratch the surface of the tooth, the saliva will try to fill those scratches by the calcium ions, and of course sometimes our force is too much, so the saliva cannot repair it. So we should use very soft brush to avoid such kind of scratches. Please remember, it's just like washing your ceramic dishes. You always want to take care of them. You don't use a very hard brush to clean a very good ceramic dish. You use a very soft brush or sometimes sponge to avoid scratches. So the same thing. The surface of enamel is like a ceramic, so you should take care of that. And for brushing technique, there are some rules that you should follow. So most of the kids, when we want to teach them how to brush the teeth, since it's difficult for them to follow the instructions, we just tell them horizontally clean it. It's a basic type of brushing, but it's not that much effective. And in the same time, because the enamel surface is curved, you cannot clean it horizontally, because if you clean it horizontally, after some time you will cause some aberration on the surface of the teeth, and following that sensitivity and hypersensitivity will come, and also recession of the gum, also another problem. So these are the results in the long run, so you don't see the result of these habits very fast. So please pay attention. What is the best way for brushing the teeth? So first is that, again, you should be very gentle when you are brushing the teeth also. So you are using a soft brush, in the same time you should have a very good and very soft hand during brushing, because of many reasons, as I told you, to avoid the scratches. Another thing is that when you have scratches, then when you eat food, when you drink coffee, tea, whatever, the stains can entrap within the scratches. So you will get the stains and the color of teeth will change very soon. But if you have a very good and polished enamel surface, then you will have also whiter teeth, because the stains will not entrap within the scratches. So that's very important. And for brushing technique, the second thing that you need to remember is that for brushing, okay, we are not going to use horizontal technique, so we are going to rotate our wrist. So the wrist is involved in this. And please remember, always like a rule, so you need to understand it. It's not only memorizing it. So we want to clean the tooth surface in a way that we want to put all the food particles, put all the dirt away from the sulcus. So how? You remember there was a sulcus around the tooth. So in this you will see that how my wrist is going to rotate. So this is the sulcus at these areas of the teeth, and this is how we are going to clean. So the rotation that you can see here, how we are going to clean. So the same thing here. And for the lower teeth, opposite way. So you clean in this direction. So you can divide the teeth into three areas. One is the outer surface, and then inner surfaces, and lastly it's called occlusal surfaces. So these areas that you have the fissures, which are very important, try to clean them with small brush very well, and then that's all. So I hope this video could help you. In the next videos we are going to talk about the selection of dental floss, how we can use the dental floss and toothpaste, and if you have any question, please ask your questions. I'm more than happy to answer your question. Thank you very much.